These chocolate-covered shortbread hearts are the perfect way to show you care this Valentine's Day, or any other day. They are beautifully buttery and oh so sweet, and super easy. Enjoy!
Hello, my name's Charlotte, and today we're going to be making some delicious and super cute Valentine's themed shortbreads. These are so easy to make, you need barely any equipment, and I think they are perfect for gifting to the special person or people in your life. If you fancy giving me some love today, then if you could subscribe to my channel, that would be amazing. So in terms of ingredients, all you need is 300 grams of plain flour, 200 grams of butter, and you want that nicely cubed like this. It doesn't need to be neat, but just in some rough cubes. You want 100 grams of caster sugar, the yolk of 1 large egg, and then for decoration, you just want some chocolate. So I'm using milk, but if you prefer dark, you can do that. And I found these cute little sugar hearts, so I'm also going to be using those. To kick things off, grab yourself a large mixing bowl, and you want to sift in your 300 grams of plain flour, just to get rid of any lumps. And once you've sifted in all your flour, you can then add your 200 grams of butter. And then just using your fingertips, you basically want to rub the butter through the flour. So that's why you need it in chunks. It's best if your butter is chilled, otherwise it gets fairly messy. And you just want to keep doing this until you get a texture that looks like breadcrumbs. And it will take you a few minutes to get to this point. So when your butter and flour is of the consistency of a fine crumb, then you are good to go. Next up, quite simply, grab your caster sugar, so 100 grams of that, and your egg yolk, add that one in as well. Now I often use this recipe to just make regular shortbread, so if you want to make chocolate chip shortbread, then you just add 80 grams of chocolate chunks at this point and mix it in as well. So just grab a wooden spoon and mix until it forms a dough. Now it can take a little bit of time, especially if your butter was cooled, and you may get to a point where you prefer to use your hands, and you basically just want to bring it together. Make sure the egg is all the way through the dough. As you can see, when you use your hands, the heat from your hands melts that butter a little bit more, and it brings it into a dough better. So once it's starting to come together, I would say about this consistency, you can then tip it onto a cleaned worktop and bring it together to form a little puck shape. There we go, so that is the shape and sort of consistency that you're looking for. From here, just grab yourself a piece of cling film and wrap your dough in your cling film and pop it in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes. So I'm going to do that now, and I'll see you in 30 minutes. So once your dough is out of the fridge, you can take it out of its cling film, and you then just want to roll it out until it's about 1 centimetre thick. And once that's all rolled out, you can just grab yourself a heart-shaped cookie cutter, and quite simply cut out your shortbread pieces, and then space them across 2 lined baking sheets. This makes about 12 pieces of shortbread, so you can put 6 bits of shortbread on each of your baking trays. So here we are, they're all ready for the oven. They're going to go in at 150 degrees fan for about 15 minutes. Once out of the oven, transfer onto a wire cooling rack. So here we are, the cookies are fully cool now, and once you're at this point, it's really completely up to you how you decorate them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have a few just covered in sugar, and the rest I'm going to dip half in chocolate and put some of these cute little sugar hearts on. So to melt your chocolate, you can either do it gradually in the microwave, or you can set up a little double boiler here. So we've just got a pan of boiling water, and then this double boiler on top, making sure the top pan is not touching the boiling water underneath, and we can just melt that in there. So while our chocolate is melting, we can do our shortbreads that are just going to be covered in sugar. So I've just got a little dish here with some sugar in it, and quite simply grab your shortbread and dip it in the sugar like that, and then you've got a lovely sugary shortbread top for you. So once your chocolate is fully melted, just tip it into a little ramekin like this one, and you want it deep enough so that you can take your shortbread, you can dip it in so it's perfectly in half. Just leave it to air dry very slightly before popping it onto your greaseproof paper to cool. While the chocolate is still melted, if you've got any decorations to pop in, now is your time to do that. So there we have them. They are all set and ready to gift, or just eat yourself if you prefer. Lovely buttery shortbread with some really thick, chunky chocolate on, finished off with some cute little hearts. Thank you so much for watching. Check out my channel for lots more baking videos. I've got cookies, brownies, as well as some savoury treats on there as well. I hope you all have a very happy Valentine's Day and hope to see you soon. Bye!